6 riddles to test your detective skills. Do you think you got what it takes to solve these riddles? Let's put that to the test, shall we? But before we continue, we publish content like this all the time on the channel. Please hit the like button if you enjoy this video, and also please consider hitting the subscribe button to stay updated of all our new contents. Now, let's continue. Think you are a champion at solving unsolved mysteries? See if you can figure out the answer to this one. Accused of stealing the farmer's chickens, Jack is locked up in an empty room in the local jail. His cell has a dirt floor and is completely void of any accessories except for a shovel. There is a window overlooking the hills outside. Jack is determined to break out and prove his innocence, but the window is too high to reach. How can he escape? Note that digging a tunnel is not a feasible option because the ground beneath the dirt is rock hard. And Jack doesn't have the energy to dig through it as he is deprived of food and water. Did you guess the answer? Jack needs to use the shovel to make a pile of dirt that helps him reach the window. He can then climb on the pile and easily escape the cell. An unidentified man in the local town kidnaps people and demands them to take one of the 2 pills that he offers. The pills look identical, but the killer claims that only one is poisonous. When a victim chooses a pill, the killer takes the remaining one. The victims always die after swallowing the tablet with water. How does the killer manage to get the safe pill every time? The riddle is easy to solve if you look at it from a different angle. As it turns out, the poison is not in the pills, but in the glass of water that the victim drinks. Marissa and Juliana went out for drinks together. They ordered the same drink. Juliana was really thirsty and finished 5 in the time it took Marissa to finish 1. The drinks were poisoned, but only Marissa died. How? The poison was in the ice. Since Marissa's ice had time to melt, she was poisoned, but Juliana wasn't. Because she drank hers fast, the ice couldn't affect her drinks. A dead female body lies at the bottom of a multi-story building. It looks as though she committed suicide by jumping from one of the floors. When the detective arrives, he goes to the first floor of the building, opens the closed window, and flips a coin towards the floor. He goes to the second floor and does the exact same thing. He continues to do this until he gets to the top floor of the building. When he comes back down, he states that it was a murder and not a suicide. How does he know that? She couldn't have jumped from any of the floors because when the detective went to each floor, all of the windows were closed. A Japanese ship was leaving the port and on its way to open sea. The captain went to go oil some parts of the ship and took his ring off so it wouldn't get damaged. He left it on the table next to his bunk. When he returned, it was missing. He had suspected 3 crew members could be guilty and asked them what they had been doing for the 10 minutes that he had been gone. The cook said, "I was in the kitchen preparing tonight's dinner." The engineer said, "I was working in the engine room, making sure everything was running smoothly." The seaman said, "I was on the mast correcting the flag because someone had attached it upside down by mistake." The captain immediately knew who it was. How? It was clearly the seaman. It was a Japanese ship and the Japanese flag is white with a single red dot in the middle. It can't be hung upside down. On the first day of school, someone murdered a history teacher. There were 4 people at the school that the police suspected had done it. The landscaper, a math teacher, a basketball coach, and the principal. These were their alibis. The landscaper said he was outside mowing the lawn. The math teacher said he was giving a mid-year test. The basketball coach said he was running practice drills with his players. The principal said she was in her office. After giving their alibis, the police arrested the killer immediately. Who killed the history teacher, and how did the police know? Did you figure it out? The math teacher killed the history teacher. He claimed that he was giving a mid-year test, but it was the first day of school. A renowned chemist is found dead in his lab. There is no clear evidence except a piece of paper lying by the body. The paper is blank other than the name of 5 elements scrawled across it hastily. Nickel, carbon, oxygen, lanthanum, sulfur. The guard reported that 3 people visited the chemist that day. His sister, Lanaya, his colleague, Nicholas, and his wife, Teresa. The criminal was arrested immediately. Who was it? The list of chemicals had a clue. Their abbreviations spell out the murderer's name, NICOLAS. The chemist was murdered by his colleague Nicholas. Did you enjoy our riddles? How many did you guess right? Please let us know in the comment section below. Also, we will publish more riddles and brain teasers. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out. See you in the next one.